It looks like, you know, Eva from WALL-E. Looking for clean plants. So today it's a little bit of a different episode because I thought, you know, I'll mix it up a little, make a bit of a different video. There's 2 boxes and there should be like a interesting camera inside, but I haven't opened the box, so I thought I'll completely do it with you guys. So we'll see what this is. This is from Reolink. So they make some like Wi-Fi cams and like security cameras and things like that. So let's have a look. Okay. Have a look at this. Look what it says over here. Solar panel. Alexa, shut your mouth.
I don't know that.
What's wrong with that? Who knows which film this is from? Shut your mouth. It's a cartoon, actually. Which one is it?
Artemis, shut your mouth.
Ooh, look at that. So this is Reolink Argus 2. Ooh, be prepared, be Reolink. What do we have over here? Accessories and some kind of rubber, as you can see. Cover, I think is for when you use it outside. Strap, micro USB cable. I think this is for the camera stand over here, as we can see. Screws and things, another little handle thing for it. This is the battery over here and our camera. Look at that, that's awesome. Basically how in theory this should work is this solar panel comes on the side and then powers this camera. So you should be able to put this outside with a solar panel and it will never run out of any battery, and there's no cables. No cables. Let's open up the solar panel as well, see what's inside there. This. Instructions. Over here, I don't know if you can see, but it looks like there's like a little scratcher thing somewhere over here already. Don't think that should be a problem. Looks like something hot has been like melted it. And then we have this cable on this side, which is the micro USB. Oh, this is magnetic. Oh, I love that. Oh, that's good. So if you don't know where to make the holes, they actually come with 2 stickers over here, which are very, very helpful. And this is the bigger bottom, which goes for this inside, you know, if you want to put it inside or somewhere. And then this one, 3, goes for this bottom one over here. So you can easily just stick it on your surface, screw them holes in, and then take the sticker off. And then you've got literally the right holes in the right places. I'm gonna go get a small SD card and we're gonna go put that in. I've got it. Let's hope it accepts 32 gigabytes. I can't press it in far enough, so I'll have to use like a knife or something. Oh yeah, so that's a bit of a bad design. I guess it protects the SD card, but I don't know if you can see the SD card is much like further inside. Let me show you. You can't really put it with the finger, so you have to like press it in with something. So one of those things. But I guess this is good for keeps it waterproof. What's this? 24-hour surveillance. Woo! Oh, yeah, we've got the SD card installed. So that's the weird thing. You have to pull the battery out, put the SD card in first before it detects the SD card. The speaker over here, you can actually talk back through this camera, which is very interesting. That's what we need. And then let's figure out good positions and where should we go? Where should we go? I don't have a ladder, so the kitchen chair should do. On the video over there, that's you in there, you know, watching. I can see myself. Now I just have to figure out the solar panel. We are on the actual camera. So let me show you what I've done then. So if I'm gonna go up here, you can see there is the camera over there, okay? And then the solar panel is just up there. And then on the back over there, when I plugged it in, the light went red, green, which means that it's actually charging it. Even though being in the shade, it's actually charging it over there. And then as you can see over there, we're over here. So if I wave hello, you know, there's a bit of a lag. So one of the other things that it features is there's like a talkback function over there. Oh, there's a ladybird over here. Look at that. Oh, you're right, mate. Okay, I'll go inside. You let me know how you hear me, okay?
Okay. Hello, guys. Can you hear me back? Can you hear me alright? I'm just speaking outside, or inside, I mean. So, just testing, yeah. What can you hear? Hello.
Did that work? Was it alright? Did it work? This is Laura from the future, who has been actually using this product for quite a few weeks. So here's a little bit of a conclusion and a bit of more of a user experience about this product. So first of all, I want to talk about the app. Okay, the app got an upgrade in the last few weeks that I've been using it, and since then it's been working much better. So let's have a look at the app. So inside here, when you're connected, you know, you're going to greet it with this. When you go devices, you can see your device over there. I have this front door, which, you know, we connected in the beginning over here. And if I press on it, it's going to connect. And on the top left, you can see it's pulling in the kilobits per second. And I can see already what's happening outside at this moment. Now there's pause here. I can pause this if I wanted to, and then press play again, and it's going to look outside. Then the next button is the kind of mute button, which means you can actually listen what is happening outside as well. If you press this, then you can listen to, as you can hear, there's some birds singing outside, things like that. Then you can take a picture, what is happening over there at the moment. That next one is a picture. Then we have a video. You can start recording like this, because it doesn't always record when you're playing it back. It only records when it detects movement. But if there isn't any movement like over there at the moment, there's no reason for it to record unless you overwrite this manually and say record now, which you can do over here. Next button is this low. It says on there low, which is fluent and 1080p. What this is a video quality lower and higher, basically like that. You can go full screen there as well if you wanted to. That bell button over there on the top over there, that is the trigger sound alarms, which means that if you click on that, it's just going to press alarm outside and, you know, freak some thieves out if you can see them on there. If you go on the settings, you can see your model and how much of the storage has been used over there, like firmware versions and things like that. You can also see the battery percentage, which is very cool to see that, oh, it's not running out of battery. You can monitor this from ever around the world. You can pull this in from mobile data, which is awesome. Push notifications, which is another cool or very important setting that you should know about, is when you press that on, it's going to give you a mobile phone notification and then tells you, oh, look, there's a movement outside or something's happening when it detects movements, if you want that on. Email alerts as well. It can send you like a little clip on email. There's go. You know, that's what's happening. We found someone's robbing your house or something like that. Siren, you can put the siren on if you want. You know, something happens outside, put the siren on, freak people out, things like that. You can also share your camera with some of your friends if you want to. You know, they can just scan this QR code and that's it. So that's basically the app. Since installing this, I realized that actually the place where I'm having the solar panel isn't very good, because it's still actually losing percentage of the camera, you know, a few percentage a day, or 1 or 2% a day. So eventually it's gonna die. So what I had to do is I had to move it a little bit out from the shade, which I could have done because of the long cable of the solar panel. So I did that, and then now everything's fine. It's constantly 100% and it's working fine. So generally, I think it's a very good kind of bang for buck. I know there's a lot of bang for buck on this channel, but a bang for buck kind of security camera is like a smart camera, because you get quite a lot of stuff with it. So let me tell you some of the things you're gonna get. First of all, you're gonna get a wireless camera. You don't need to connect it to the mains or like some kind of network cable to make a mesh or things. It all connects wirelessly, so very easy installation. Second of all, you have a talkback function, which you can do that on the app over here. And then when you see the talk, which is on the bottom over here on the left side, then you can talk to someone who is outside. You press that and then tap to talk, and then you can talk to someone outside. And then if you want to play back your footage, this is on the right side. You can play back, you can see when there's been some movement. It's gonna show you what there's been. Okay, 11 seconds or something. Oh, that's me putting some bins out this morning. Another good thing about this is there is no subscription fees. So you can get this product and you can start using it without any subscription fees. Often people say, oh yeah, camera, but then subscription fees or cloud fees to store your, you know, what are you filming or your footage. But this time, no, not on this. It's optional, but you don't have to. I very much like that you can actually record internally, which is another good side. You just plop the SD card in and it records internally. A big thumbs up. Also, smart recording is something that is really, really cool. So basically, instead of like recording all the time and just wasting a lot of space in your SD card or in your cloud storage, it's only gonna record when it detects movement. It's got some, you know, sensors over there, and it knows when there's been some movement, and then it starts recording and records. You can change this in the settings, like certain time after the movement has ended as well. Because of this feature, you're going to save a lot of space, and you can see easily on the playback times when you go to playback when there's been a movement, and then just watch back only the bit that, oh, there's been some movement. You watch only that bit, not like looking through loads of footage trying to find when it was moving, things like that. And last big thing, what is good about this is that it's very cheap or affordable compared to some other things out there. For example, if we go for the company Ring, then this one with the solar panel at the moment, this Reolink Argus 2 with the solar panel costs about £86 or something like that, whereas Ring for the same product, you know, camera and the solar panel, would cost around £110–120, something like that, which is much more expensive. And if we go with the US version of this, then this is around 150 or something like that, whereas this Reolink is about 100. So it's much more expensive in other companies. But let's quickly go through some of the downsides as well of this product. So first downside is related to the internal recording. Now, if you want to record internally and you have camera somewhere very high where it's not reachable for the thieves or whoever wants to, you know, raid your property or wherever you're going to put this camera, then it's fine. You know, you can record internally and no one can reach it. But if your camera can be reached or somehow knocked down or use some kind of device to get it down, then the thief basically can take this camera with them, because the SD card is in there, and then you're going to have no actual evidence of what's going to happen because the footage has been taken with them. It's not stored somewhere inside, so which has been the downside. For that reason, you're going to need the cloud service, which Reolink can also, you know, provide for you. But if we're going to go on this device over here and we're going to go to store, so this is the Reolink store over there, and we're going to go to the cloud store. Okay, it's not going to come up on this, so we're going to go to the browser instead. So this is the Reolink cloud, okay, over here. You save everything that matters and everything, blah, 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 okay. We're going to go down here to see the compatibility. Say that, compatibility. United States, it's in there. Australia, Canada, you know, all you guys are out there, but I'm here in the UK. It's not available. It's not there. So in the UK here, I'm gonna be screwed if a thief comes, gets my camera, you know, it's just not available in the UK, which is a big downside. So there are like few options out there available. $349, you know, standard plan, premium plan, business plan. You can see over here, 80 gigabytes of cloud storage, 150 gigabytes of cloud storage. Another thing is it sometimes doesn't connect. Now it's much better since the upgrade of the app and the camera, but I still experience it, you know, time to time where it just doesn't connect to the camera. And it's not because my camera isn't located in a good place where the Wi-Fi isn't. I've literally outside the window, inside the window, there is the Wi-Fi router over there, maybe 10 feet away, 3 meters away, something like that. So it's not far at all. So it shouldn't be the Wi-Fi connection problem. There's some kind of software issue, you know, things like that. Sometimes it just doesn't connect, which leads me to the next downside, is that sometimes because it doesn't connect, it doesn't send me the push notification fast enough. So there was a time where we went out with a family and I wanted to put a push notification on to get a notification when the delivery guy comes to tell them where to leave the parcel, for example. But when I got the notification, I already saw the delivery guy posting the note through the letterbox that he's left it with the neighbor because it's already knocked on and things like that. So that wasn't very ideal. And this wasn't just like once when it happened. This is just an example. It's happened a few times. So this could happen with this. So these are just some of the downsides that you have to consider. But I guess these happen with every single product out there, right? Generally, I'm gonna keep using this because it's pretty awesome. It's still gonna give me some of the, you know, security features as well as some usability features of talking to someone who's outside the door when I'm up here in the office and I can talk to them. If you want to check out this product, I'm gonna leave the link in the description below if you want to check it out. Remember, if you enjoyed this video, hit that like button. It actually makes a difference. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.